So my name is Emma G. I am 39, but when I was 24 years of age, I was working as an occupational therapist at Royal Melbourne and was an avid long distance runner, and they found a malformation in my brainstem. I elected to have surgery, but the arterial venous malformation, or AVM, in my brainstem was cone-shaped, and they went to remove it, accidentally chopped the top off, and the residual AVM bled, and I had a stroke then and went into a coma. And that was the beginning of my to date 14 years of recovery. So when I woke from my coma, as I said, I couldn't blink or move or swallow or talk. Tube-fed, catheterized, terrified. Physically was really impaired. Emotionally, that was a complete flip in my life of being really independent and really proactive about everything, and suddenly being bedbound and relying on others to care for me. So I think I would say absolutely everything I once had done was impacted both physically and emotionally by my stroke. A lot harder and a lot more challenging than I ever fathomed. I think not only was being unable to speak quite difficult in functionally, but I no longer had any ability to communicate my needs. In relearning to speak again, I had a lot of speech intervention, and after months of relearning to speak and moving my tongue and doing sounds and everything, really a lot of daily monotonous tasks, I think it really became really evident to me in that phase of my recovery, the power of meaning that I learned as an OT, and how I needed to inject that in order to sustain my motivation and enhance my performance. I think person-centered care is invaluable, and where care is individualised and it taps into the meaning of that person. I think there is a lot more that needs to be done to, I guess, incorporate what is meaningful to that person, what matters, and tap into, I guess, more of a co-design to ensure that there's that collaborative approach. The value of the person, their self-worth, and really building rapport with them, but also thinking about value in extending to the meaning of the activity and intervention they're doing, and how that can have huge impact on someone's recovery. Through my book Reinventing Emma, which is available on my website, that basically talks through all my story to date. And it's available as an ebook or paperback on my website. I present in a lot of conferences, and I'll actually be presenting at the upcoming Exchange Conference in June. We're looking at ways that we can, I guess, use more consumer-driven care and evidence-based practice to really and learn from that. There's a lot more that I'd like to say about that, but I'll hopefully hear from you all in June.